My dear sisters and brothers in Jesus Christ, the church today celebrates Maundy Thursday. Maundy Thursday, also known as Holy Thursday. It is the day when Jesus Christ gathered along with his disciples before his passion, death and resurrection to have a meal with them. Jesus wanted to share a meal with his disciples, and therefore he called his disciples together to have a supper. Prior to the meal, Jesus washes the feet of his disciples, as mentioned in the Gospel of John chapter 13, 34 to 35, where Jesus washes the feet of his disciples, a humble activity, and gives them a new commandment. A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you. Prior to having the meal, Jesus washes the feet of his disciples and gives them a commandment. He says, a new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you. And if you love one another, all may know that you are my disciples. As we all know that this day is called Maundy Thursday, etymologically, it is a consensus that this word comes from the Latin word mandatum, from the verb mandare, which means commandment or a mandate. And this is the mandate that is given by Jesus to love one another and serve. And it refers to the activity of Jesus prior to the meal, that he washed the feet of his disciples. He wanted his disciples to know that each one of us is called to serve. As a reminder of the commandment that Jesus gave to his disciples to love one another, in the liturgy of the day, we find the foot washing, where the priest who celebrates the Eucharist washes the feet of the faithful. Holy Thursday is also the day of the Last Supper of Jesus, and a day when Jesus Christ instituted the sacrament of Holy Communion and instituted the holy priesthood. The central observance of the day is a ritual where Jesus instituted a priesthood for his disciples, and it is the day of priests. When Jesus was having Last Supper with his disciples, he said, "This is my body, which will be given up for you." And then he passes the cup filled with wine and says, "This is my blood." The Last Supper is celebrated daily in the Catholic Church as a part of every Mass. And it is this sacrifice of Christ through which we have been saved. On Maundy Thursday, we have the Eucharistic adoration, where people spend time adoring the Lord, keeping night vigil. And it is the day when we are called to pray to the Lord before his passion and death and resurrection. It is a special time to pray for priests and also remember the sacrifice Christ made by giving his own body and blood. My dear sisters and brothers in Jesus Christ, as we celebrate Maundy Thursday, let us remember the words of Jesus that he told his disciples at the Last Supper.